Good day, everybody. Brian here. It is November 6th, 5th, I believe. Let me just verify. It doesn't matter. Anyways, let's talk about where we're at. So right now you're looking at good old TradingView. Again, remember, if you watched my previous video, we are on Linux, Mint, which is 100% compatible to Ubuntu. Doesn't really matter. This will run on Mac OS or Windows. I just like my Linux. That's one of the rare things about TradingView with Linux support. So right now, this is all connected into a variety of different data sources. That's the good thing about TradingView. But the thing here with TradingView is I've got 5 crypto coins I'm watching and trading on using this is a custom coded, I created the Ichimoku cloud. It's a fairly simple strategy, and if you're familiar with the strategy tester and the trading panel, that's all good. So we're watching Solana, Bitcoin, XRP, AVAX, which is Avalanche, and Ethereum. So right now we've got our little markers here, the buy and sell markers, and our long and shorts, which pretty well the same thing. And then we have Solana. Now you'll see here these are on 1-minute time frames. I've talked about different alerts on how to set them up. The only thing we're using is sending it by email, and everything else is pretty well default based upon the strategy we're using, the Ichimoku cloud buy and sell, blah blah blah. So we've got 5 different web alerts happening, and right here's the alerts log. So everything right now for Solana is 1 minute, Bitcoin's 1 minute, XRP's 1 minute. This is the most active and has been most active since Friday. Same with Avalanche or AVAX, that's been kind of active, and Ethereum not so. But right now the most active is XRP. As you can see here, we have 2 signals generated on the alerts. Now the cool thing is that because I'm delivering these by email, as I said in the alert, you can see here my notifications send by email. I've talked about that. You only have one ability to you can't configure where you want to send the email to, unfortunately. So it's whatever you're signing up with TradingView. So there's not a lot you can do there. So I'm sending out an email from within TradingView, and currently, now this is only going to work with what I've coded up for is with Kraken. Now I've said before, Kraken is the most reliable broker out there, and this right here is connecting into the Kraken, and it's a Python script, so it's receiving the emails via my virtual private server. And you can see here we got an order come in for AVAX. This is all logged as well. Every minute it checks. Actually, so with the source code available in Python, you can set this parameter however frequent you want. The problem is, depending upon your hosting provider, they may think if you're checking too much or too frequently on the server through your Python coding, the server may think it's spam. So you have to check it in a fairly frequent manner. I'm doing it every 30 seconds, so it seems to be okay. I ran it for 12 hours, had no problem, didn't hang. I finally found a way to allow that to happen. So right now I have the ability to print out the log. So you can see here we had an order for XRP, the AVAX, so we have 2 more alerts come in. So we've got some Bitcoin, so here comes the Bitcoin. Yeah, XRP, Bitcoin, and these can be buy and sell. So everything's kind of working as it should. This is real market data. It's logging. I could basically enable my order, live orders in Kraken. I did show a video on that before with my Kraken account using the Kraken Pro. So we're not quite there yet, and it's only using this Ichimoku. Okay, it's an okay strategy, a self-contained strategy. It's a decent strategy to work with, but right now we are getting orders, and that's the main thing. We want to see it stable. And then once I'm comfortable with it, then I have basically a way to now auto trade with TradingView. And as I said before, with TradingView, you have other options out there, but they're not professional enough. They're not going to get responsive. They're very expensive. They're not going to give you the coding you want for the full flexibility you want, because here obviously you get. I'm thinking about offering the strategy Pine script as a sample, as well as the source code for the ordering. Excuse me, in Python. So everything seems to be working pretty good. I just wanted to bring an update because it's obviously important. I'm going to talk about this more live in my webinar on Monday night. But if you're interested in this, you might want to learn about, get on my email list at quantlabs.net/books to learn more on how I'm going to release this to the public. There's a number of options I have available, and this is definitely a high in demand type of service that people want. And you know, with source code, it's very rare actual working and simple code. Okay, it's not very big. This script is not very big at all. The Pine script, the Python is not all that complicated. It's not the cleanest way, but it works. That's the key. And yeah, so those are really good solutions. Obviously, you want to be proficient in Pine script, because you're going to initiate a alert command from Pine script, which will then call the alert, and then with the alert you set it up here, and then you can track the logs here. And on the Python side with the order, that will take place as shown here on the live script when it's running, on top of the basic way to basically log all the quote-unquote orders. And again, I just uncomment the comment that enables the live order command into Kraken. So that's all 100% in Python. Now the thing is, this is with Kraken. You can see here, let me pull up some sample charts here. So funny thing is, if like everyone's all excited about Bitcoin, but if you've not seen the performance of Solana over the last few weeks, I think you want to forget about Bitcoin. You want to focus on Solana, because when you look at let's say the daily, you can see here just not too long ago, mid-October, you're at $21. Now look where it's at $41. So you would be doubling your money over 3 weeks. And there's a huge interest in Solana. Bitcoin's doing pretty good as well. There's rumors that Bitcoin's going to move, but here's the problem with Bitcoin, is that this is a pump. I think this is what we call a BlackRock influential let it rip pump, and then it goes silent again, and then you go into range bound. But you don't get that with let me just pull up another comparable chart here with Solana. And the other one that's kind of moving as well is XRP. Okay, so here's Solana. That's a minute time frame. But again, when you look at the daily, it's nothing but moving up. It doesn't have the range bound as long. So that's meaning that BlackRock might not be influencing Bitcoin. So if I showed you the weekly chart, you'll know what I mean here. Is there a week chart? Okay, so you can see here it just goes up little by little, then a long range bound period may drift, and then that's all we get. Whereas opposed to Solana, it's a constant run up. Nice rally consistently, as you can see here, right there. Now the other one to watch for, apparently, I'm going to do a trading idea on this, is Ethereum. How do I know there will be a potential on that one? So if I go to the daily, And if I pull up an indicator basically on an SMA cross, this is the important thing. So let's say if I just pull up this guy here, so that's a daily. Let me pull up a 4-hour. You might see that in a 4-hour chart. Yeah, you can see the cross right there. That's your buy, but it's very tight, and this may cross again, so in a sell, or that might be the sell right there, and there's another cross right there. So it's not very exciting, but from what I've seen, let's say if I put up a weekly chart again, with comparing it to Bitcoin, right here with Bitcoin, you can see here Bitcoin's kind of outperforming Ethereum, but what can typically happen is that here, as an example, you see here Bitcoin's kind of petering out, but meanwhile Ethereum will pump along even though you're not getting the performance with Bitcoin. I think that's what you're going to see with Ethereum, is that you're going to see Bitcoin kind of go into this range bound period, and then Ethereum's going to start to outperform as well. That's what I'm thinking. And then if I was to also show you Cardano, Cardano's another interesting coin as well, and you can see that's kind of moving up as well. Let me pull up a daily. Actually, Cardano's doing really good right now. So where's Cardano in blue? Right there. So you can see it's actually outperforming Bitcoin as well. And then you throw on Solana. So you can see here, this is the important part, is where's your interest coming from. Let me pull this out. So right there, you can see that Cardano's now going to give you 32% return, while Bitcoin's only giving you 27. I'm still pretty happy with 27%. But then you also throw in the Solana. So I'd say Solana right now, well, even with Ethereum, you're up still 16%. But you could go, well, why would you want Ethereum when you could focus on something like Cardano, giving you almost 3 times the profit on top of, there's our favorite Solana as well. So those are the top coins right now. And boom, there's a Solana right there. So that's doing really well. 3 times more than Cardano, roughly close, probably 9 times what Ethereum's given you, and 4 times what Bitcoin's given you, and that's since roughly October 14th. So why would you focus on these when you could get this? And that's why people are piling into Solana right now. And that's the #1 probably asset on the planet, going to give you that kind of return just in less than a month, 112% return. And the funny thing is, I'm still getting people, it sounds like they're complaining that I'm sounding like a commercial for Solana. It just blows my mind that there are people out there complaining that I'm telling you to get into Solana to make money, but whatever, it's not my concern. But right now, you never know. Ethereum may come and start to outperform and become a top contender among that batch. So all in all, being able to auto trade this now, using TradingView with Kraken, and again with Kraken, it's the most trusted exchange out there. I would not put any money and allow it to trade with Coinbase or Binance, because they're just, this customer service is horrible. And with Binance now, they just got busted yet again with the SEC for potentially, I'm not saying they are, but accused of funding the bad people in the Mideast. We'll just leave it at that. So they do all these sort of things time and time again, or allow it, or I don't know. But what can I say? So Kraken's the exchange to be on if you're registered for the auto trading. That's how I look at it, and that's pretty well it. And later in the week, I'll be testing and trying to get the interactive brokers running as well. Oh geez, I always do this. Sorry, you've been seeing my mug all the time. So here, let me do the chart again. Okay, so we want Solana right there, 112%. We can do Bitcoin at this. So as I said, that's 31%. Cardano and Cardano as well. And those are kind of the top coins right now. XRP, nothing to brag about. So it's still higher than Bitcoin. And then if you want to know about XRP as well, these are your better major altcoins out there. So where's XRP? Just put that in there. XRP. So these are approximate. So you're doing pretty good with XRP, 34%, but Cardano and Solana are kind of right now where you want to be, and that's pretty well it. And that's on a daily time frame, because remember, people are going, oh, you should long Solana because, well, all these people are getting out of Solana and all these, but look at it, it's powering up. Why is it powering up? Because everyone thinks this Bitcoin's a new gold. It's not. It's right now, Solana seems to be the one to watch. Other than that, thanks for watching. Remember, get on our email list. Ask once you get my contact, quantlabs.net/books. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll put that in the description as well. And the longer you wait, the less money you will be making. So if you got in 3 weeks ago, you would already be up 112%. Okay, so and you could auto trade that 24/7 now with the capabilities that I'm setting up right now out of TradingView and with these Python scripts. And it's been fairly stable. I ran it, as I said, for 12 hours. I'm making it more bulletproof and that. So there you go. Have a good day.